It was a simple idea, putting young people together with Nobel Peace Prize winners. On this spot in the spring of 1994, I saw 4 young Latino males carrying guns. These guys were my neighbors. These guys lived across the street from me for years. I said, hey guys, come over here. I want to talk to you for a second. They came over and said, what's up? I said, what are you doing with a gun? They said, well, we have a business. I said, well, what do you need the gun for? They said, to protect our turf. And I said, to have a business, you got to be pretty smart. And I haven't seen you guys go to school in 3 years. So I asked them a question. Who's the President of the United States? They said, we don't know. And we don't care, because the President of the United States doesn't represent our interests. We tripped over the topic of South Africa, and these young men went off. They went, oh yeah, Archbishop Desmond Tutu's this little guy, and he stood up in front of the guns of apartheid. He's so bad, he went to jail. They did everything, and he never carried a gun. And I said, why don't you be a little bit more like Desmond Tutu and not carry a gun? So I had this idea to put young people together with Nobel Peace Prize winners in an education program that was based in service learning, but I didn't know where to start. I had no one to turn to until I remembered this woman, and so I started talking to her about it every day, driving her crazy, saying, Nobel Peace laureates in youth. Kids and Nobel Peace Prize winners. Kids and Nobel Peace Prize winners. Kids and
He would not stop.
I probably drove her crazy.
And talking. You did. And he just was so excited about the idea that finally I said, well, you know what? Yeah, I'll help. We put the plan together. We contacted the chief of staff for the Dalai Lama, and he said yes.
Yes, come to India, meet the Dalai Lama, and present him with your idea. So I had $1.79 in my bank account at the time, being a poor person, and I was going around to my friends saying, hey, could you lend me $10, $20 so I could buy a round-trip ticket to India? Because I have a meeting with the Dalai Lama. And they laughed in my face.
Everybody laughed. No one believed we had this meeting, but somehow we were able to convince enough people to lend us the money so that we could fly to India, meet with the Dalai Lama. He loved the idea, and he said, yes, I will do this.
And he wanted us also to contact other Nobel Peace Prize winners who are friends of his, so young people could study these other Nobel Peace Prize winners to get a different perspective on the world.
So we ended up back here in Denver, Colorado, cold calling Nobel Peace Prize winners.
Calling long-distance information in Cape Town, South Africa. Can you hook me up with Archbishop Desmond Tutu? And they said, man, you're crazy. If somebody as flawed and average as us can get a program up and running like this, imagine what you can do.